Hey guys, I thought I would do a special video this week. Um, my video I made, gosh, about 3-ish months ago, called Surefire Ways to Bring Down Your Blood Sugar. It really took off. I guess the YouTube algorithm really picked up and pushed that video out, and it's been getting a lot of views lately. And in doing so, I've had a request from someone who watched that video of what exactly I eat in a day on a carnivore meat-based lifestyle. And while I usually would point people to that video I made on my top foods for keto and or carnivore, I thought it'd be a good time to do an updated video on what I eat in a day. And so here it is. So stay with me. Hey guys, my name is Susan and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I have been living a ketogenic lifestyle for a year and a half, and in doing so, I no longer am a type 2 diabetic. I no longer have fatty liver. I no longer have kidney disease, and I'm not taking blood pressure medicine anymore. And I want to share with you guys how I do that and how you too can probably get the same results following a ketogenic lifestyle. So, in today's video, I'm going to show y'all some of the foods that I eat being meat-based. And so the first one I'm going to show you is some hamburger patties. What you're looking at here is 2 hamburger patties wrapped in bacon. I did them in the air fryer. That's probably somewhere between 1 to 1.5 pounds worth of ground beef. And I was in the mood for some mustard, so I put some mustard on them. And I aim for one meal a day. And what I mean by aim for, I don't force it. That's my goal. But sometimes I will get hungry again, so I'll have a second meal. In this case, I did not need a second meal. And so that's what I ate for that day. And just so you know, I'm not hungry. I'm not starving myself. That is very, ground beef, red meat is very satiating. And so that actually held me over until the next day. All right. So my next meal I'm going to show you is some here. You're looking at a half a package of bacon and about 6 eggs scrambled in the bacon grease. Now, and of course my black coffee there. Now, what you don't see here is after I ate that, I decided that that wasn't quite enough, so I went back in the kitchen and fried up the other half of the bacon. So I actually ate a full pack of bacon. So just in your head, when you're looking at that bacon on that plate, just know I ate about double what you see there, along with those 6 eggs. So, and that's what I had for that day. All right. The next one is this. Now, I don't always eat red meats. I do incorporate some fish from time to time, mostly just tuna or shrimp, because I like that omega-3. And so here, what you're looking at is, so the eggs on the right side of the plate is about 4 eggs there. And then that's tuna. So what I've done with the tuna is I mix 2 eggs in with it, and I put just a little bit of Primal Kitchen garlic aioli mayo in it, just a little bit. And if you ever try that, just know it's very overpowering. So a little goes a long way. But anyways, and then I did dice up some pickles to put in that tuna, and then I fried it in bacon grease. And so that's 2 cans of tuna and a total of 6 eggs with some pickles that I enjoyed for that day. And that's what I had for my one meal then. Now, the next one you're going to see is, here comes that salad I sometimes talk about. I have every once in a while with my husband. And there it is. So in this picture, you see I have a plate of hot wings. And then in the bowl beside it is my salad. Now, my salad is still meat-based because I've got some romaine lettuce in there. And as you can see, though, I have ham and egg. And I made sure I doubled the egg in there. So I have a lot more protein in there than I do the vegetables. What you might not see, I don't know if you can see it or not, is there is black olives and Clamato. Lord, forgive me. I don't know if I pronounced that right. It's the purple olives. Okay, they're in there. As far as tomatoes go, I gave myself about 3 cherry tomatoes. I like cherry tomatoes. I've always loved cherry tomatoes, but tomatoes are very carby, so I just give myself 3. I don't want myself to have too many of those. And of course, there's some shredded cheddar cheese in that salad. Um, but overall, I have more protein there than I do vegetables. So it's still meat based. And if you're wondering what kind of salad dressing I use, because if you go to the store, you're gonna find that all the ones I've seen have seed oil in it, and that's something you really need to be avoiding. But for me, the one I can find that's the cleanest is Primal Kitchen. And I like the taste of the dreamy Italian. It's the base is avocado oil. And so I think I don't measure it, but I would say for that bowl of salad in that previous picture, I use less than a tablespoon of that dressing. And if y'all ever try, it's just like the Primal Kitchen garlic aioli. A little goes a long way. It tastes good, but it can quickly overpower your food if you put too much on it. So start small and then add more as you need it. And I didn't even need a whole tablespoon of that in there, and I was just fine and happy with it. So, but anyways, the salad is something I have with my husband every once in a while on the weekend. So that was, I think, Sunday's meal that I had there. All right, and then this one is hamburger patties, 2 hamburger patties, and 4 eggs. Now, in this one, the hamburger patties, it may have been about a pound worth of hamburger meat. I don't think it was more than that. And then you might see, well, you see a pickle there on my plate. Sometimes I just get really craving pickles, and it's probably something to do with my electrolytes when I've not allowed myself enough. I think I craved those pickles pretty hard, so I was having a pickle with my meal that day. Um, if you're wondering what's on my hamburger patty, it's mustard. I was really in uh, a mustard mood this week too, as you can see. But the red stuff is actually hot sauce. Um, hot sauce and mustard. It was a really good combination, oddly enough. But anyways, if you're gonna get hot sauce, if you like hot sauce, again, just make sure you're gonna get the clean hot sauce. That means no seed oils. I've only found one brand at the stores that I have in my area that don't have seed oil, and it's the Louisiana hot sauce. Not to be confused with Louisiana wing sauce. The Louisiana wing sauce does have seed oil, but this one is the Louisiana hot sauce, and the only place I can find it is at Walmart. I guess I could go to the website and order off there. But if they ever add seed oil to their ingredients, I'll have to either give it my hot wings or figure out how to make some on my own. But hopefully that won't happen because I don't like to cook. All right. And then one more picture I'm going to show y'all as far as what I tend to eat. And this is a Corralito's Steakhouse that Chris and I tried. And as you can see, there is a New York strip on there and 2 eggs. And I don't know how y'all feel about how it looks, but I can tell you right now, it was not good. We were not happy with that restaurant. Look, the sides, and we know that standard size for a steakhouse is a baked potato or French fries. I get that, right? But to get any good side, you had to pay extra. And what I mean by that is this: look, they had a baked potato, French fries, or you can get mixed veggies as a side without costing more. But their mixed veggies that they offer were starchy veggies like carrots. Okay, if you wanted vegetables, you and like broccoli or asparagus, you had to pay. I think it was like $3.99 for that to be a side. And as you can see here, this is my plate. They actually offered egg as a side, and I was excited about that until I saw what they wanted to charge for them. They charged me $3 per egg. So I got 2 eggs and a steak. Now, guys, as you know, I previously said I eat 1 meal a day, but I can tell you right now that was not enough on that meal. So when we got home, I ate one of my hamburger patties that had already cooked that was in the refrigerator to go with it. So I did actually have a hamburger patty as well, but you're just not seeing this picture. And we will not frequent Corralitos again. Now, one thing I will say this is that they did work with us because I asked them how they prepared their steak. And of course, it's with canola oil. And so I asked if they would do it in butter. They said yes. Now, we did get traces of canola oil because it's all over the grill from where they cook everything else. But it's the best I could have done with that scenario. So, but we won't be going back to that restaurant because that was horrible. And then, as some of you know, my husband is not as content with eating the same foods over and over and over again. He likes a little bit of variety. So on the weekends, I try to do a little different. And so I found a recipe that's called cheese balls. And I'm going to show you the pictures on here. And so here's a picture of them on the paper towel. The recipe is just egg whites and Parmesan cheese. And then you mix that together and you fry them in avocado oil, or you can do them in the air fryer. I was afraid to do them in the air fryer, being my first time, so I did do them in the avocado oil this time. And so there you see a picture of them just sitting there on the paper towel. And I will say this, they were crispy on the outside and soft and tender in the middle, which is good. And here's a picture of the inside. And what really surprised me is that it had that bread-like look to it, which is really surprising. I didn't expect that at all. However, I will tell you this. When I bit into it, my first thought was this. If a vampire was attacking me and I had no garlic, this might work because it was so overpowering with the Parmesan cheese flavor. Guys, Chris and I like Parmesan cheese, but that was too much. And Chris, he don't turn his nose up too much of anything, except for liver. He didn't eat the liver that we tried once. That's the only thing I've seen him turn his nose up to. Even if he doesn't like it a little bit, he'll still eat it. But he ate it, but he told me frankly after, he was like, I'm not interested in that. So yeah, they were really overpowering with Parmesan cheese. Now, if you really love Parmesan cheese, maybe you want to try it. I won't be making them again, but I wanted to share that with you. Well, guys, that is actually what I eat typically during the week. It might change as far as, instead of having tuna, I'll have some shrimp. And I don't count macros. I just eat until I'm full. So the amount I eat kind of changes. So that is how I eat. And every once in a while, I do have that salad. And I thought I'd show it to you. I thought that was very important that I just show that because, hey, I do have a salad every once in a while. And guess what, guys? It's okay. It's okay. Just, I am meat-based. All right. Well, I hope this helps you guys. And thank you, my friends, for watching. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.